around you now is history. History that myself and my friends have collected. We are the gatherers. We gather history. Every relic along these walls has come from battle-ravaged outposts, war-torn temples, all of the places where those relics can be preserved. Because if we can find history, bring it here, and preserve it, you travelers can use our findings to change the galaxy. So before we get too far into the relic that calls to you, I have to assume that this room has already heard the legend of Luke Skywalker. Correct?
Yes.
Good. We hear of another. Rey. Rey landed on Batu not long ago. With her there has been this change. A change that has awakened the light side and the dark side. Because in a moment, this is where your journey begins. Light or dark, you are here today to build your lightsaber. The lightsaber is wielded by our greatest heroes and our darkest enemies. Elegant, enigmatic. The wielder and the saber, they work together as one. They call it the bond of the Force. And I call it what you came to experience. So my friends, shall we begin?
Yes. Yes.
Thought you were a little more excited than that, but the Kyber crystal is an element that works for that. It is my most exciting part of a lightsaber because it's what creates your blade. Just remember that as you choose your crystal, the crystal will choose you. The color of the crystal becomes the color of your lightsaber. Keep that in mind before we start with the classic. Blue. This crystal was once wielded by the great master Obi-Wan Kenobi, Anakin Skywalker, and Rey. Green. Qui-Gon Jinn, Ahsoka Tano, Master Yoda, and Luke Skywalker. Violet. It's rare and it's beautiful, just like the one wielded by the great Master Luke. And red. We call this the color of power. Darth Maul, Asajj Ventress, Darth Vader, and now Supreme Leader Kylo Ren himself. But these crystals are stories of the past. You are here to change the future. So before you choose your crystal, I want you to take a moment, close your eyes. Picture one of those 4 crystals in your mind. See the color that calls to you. If you can see it in your mind, open your eyes. You may reach out and choose that crystal. Now, if you will, place your crystal in this small rectangular tray. We're going to move on to the fun part. So make sure there's enough room on the table. Here comes the pieces to your hilts. Feel free to take a moment to observe what you have in that box. But please do not start building quite yet. Now we believe that these parts and pieces will call to you by the Force and allow you to create the hilt that you've been waiting for. But there is one more person you might meet along that journey, and they are standing right across from you now. This gatherer is ready to lead your build. So, let's build.
Very nice, my friends. We're going to start together. We're going to make sure the vents are facing up. So you're going to flip yours over. Off the top here, you're going to see that you can push that specific panel at the very top up. And then to grab the pointiest bit of my kyber crystal. Once you push up against the top, you're going to feel a little divot where your kyber crystal will rest. Once you find that divot, you're going to push up. Hold your crystal nice and tight, and then align it to the bottom and the center of both of the panels. Go ahead and give it a spin, make sure it doesn't go out of your
Can I touch it?
There we go. Now we're going to turn our chassis to the side, and there's going to be a blue and a red square. So that blue and red square is going to match up with whatever set of activation plates you choose. You can choose one square or the other. Once you've chosen that set of activation plates, there's going to be a matching blue and red squares. For example, I've got my blue square here, and I'm going to make sure that my blue square is touching the blue square on my chassis. Over one side like that. And then my red square is going to finish it off and cover that other red square.
Okay, now push that, push that. Switch all the way up.
So test it by bringing it down and then all the way back.
That spark means it works.
And it's going to cover one side of the car.
When I heard your stop, perfect. Now, these store bricks, pick your favorite two.
Yes.
Now, any brick can go on the top or the bottom.
Very nice.
So you'll see that there's a little band on one end. And it goes through the
Now we can choose 2 out of the 4 bricks in any combination that we like. You can go on either side as long as the bigger silver band that's on your grip goes facing the center. Or like that on the other side. When it's on the side that you wish for it to be, you're going to push the grip towards the center and twist that until it stops. You should be able to do both at the same time, just push the middle and just keep twisting.
That's a good one. Oh, I love that.
One of the 2. So push up while you're twisting and keep twisting.
Looks nice.
You're going to choose one more for your top.
And then you're going to finish it off with a combo session.
Yes.
And then you're going to do one of the 2 underneath the top part.
Yeah.
Like the open design.
Nice.
So it's up to you.
Very Luke Skywalker-esque.
Yeah, for sure.
And then to finish it off, you're going to choose one of the 2 pommel caps for your arm.
Make sure you line it up.
Good choice. Is it heavy?
Oh yeah.
We're going to make sure no explosions follow you back.
Oh, that's quality right there.
This here is a quality item.
It's good grip.
Alright, then to pick one of theirs, twist on the top.
How does that feel, my friend?
It's very good.
They say these pieces hold those with
Perfect.
strength.
So we'll activate it together. My friend Kembe here will let you know when. She'll say activate. That's when you slide up and down to deactivate. Alright? Congratulations. Thank you.
That's going to increase momentum as you take off your jeans.
You can put that away if you wish, so you don't lose it.
That way, if you need to, your spike or your speed. That way, if it does not stabilize during the next part of our presentation, we will know how to rebuild it. Seems like water days are great learning opportunities for us here in the workshop. Can't always count on the energy of the force to be able to create a lightsaber.
Switch to activate as per.
Now, I will also let each and every one of you know that depending on where you've placed your pieces, the balance of your saber is going to be a little bit different. Forget about that too. Forget about all the things that brought you to this ruin. Take a breath. Travelers, in moments of stress, the Jedi and the Sith would simply take a moment with the Force. And the Force is strong in this room. Go ahead and open your eyes and remove your hand. This part could get just a little bit interesting. So for your safety, please take a big step back, big enough that my gaffers can come in and stabilize your lightsabers for activation. No matter what happens, we will be safe. I have to guarantee that for Swami setup. Safety is something that we must clearly put in our line of business. For we did have a few instances where travelers entered in one condition and then left in a very different state. Which brings me to perhaps my most important point. As we stabilize, please aim upward. That way, if your lightsaber is too strong, you simply leave a mark on the workshop and not on one of our fellow travelers.
Much skill have you shown.
chosen for yourself, you have. Now, joined, you will be. It is time.
Master Yoda, it is time. It is time for you to start your story. In a moment, I will ask for you to approach your saber and place your hand upon it. When I say activate, you'll slide up on your switch. We will activate together as one. Because, my friends, your destiny is waiting for you. When you're ready, step forward. Place your hand upon your hilt. Activate. Raise your lightsaber. This is the lightsaber that lights your path. You stand amongst the Jedi and the Sith that have gone before you. Now it is up to you to change the galaxy. Remember, it only takes a spark. Now when you're ready, deactivate.
Complete your lightsaber is.
Milk buddies. So cool.
All you got to say is yes. Oh, my love is all I got to give to you. Every little thing I do for you.